Hello, independent voter, old and computer illiterate. I call this one America Overview. I think I did like three of them already with this title. I'm never going to understand the Democratic Party because they are not Democrats anymore. They are communists. And the one before this, I said, keep it shut down. I do not want them to give in to this Democrat bullshit because they want money for illegals. I don't really like talking about illegal immigration because my parents came here legally, literally off the boat. The minute you cross that border and you don't come in the right way, you are a criminal. They are not asylum seekers. That's bullshit. So I want the government to be kept shut down until there's no more money. See, if you don't give these illegals all the benefits, especially over the last 4 years with that fraudulently installed puppet degenerate with dementia president and vice president, how? They ruined this country. Every day I wake up, I'm grateful that President Trump got reelected. If she would have got reelected, this country would have been finished. And if you would have told me over 50 years ago that America would be fighting to not become a socialist, communist, Marxist, fascist, it's all the same to me. I would have bet against it. My freedom of speech contains common sense, logic, and reason, profanity, and 60s, 70s, and 80s slang. You dig? I'm so tired. And of especially this news media, but it's 30 years for me. I don't watch NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox, and the bottom of the barrel, CNN, MSNBC, and CNBC. I don't watch them. I try. I don't last 5 minutes. And I got a computer late in life, so it takes me a long time to do research. You can't trust what you read. You forget about, if you watch CNN, if you're listening to this and you watch CNN and believe them, you are part of my fellow American brainwashed morons. And I'm tired of hearing President Trump is going after his political enemies. Hey, what did that fraudulently installed puppet degenerate with dementia do? He did the same thing. And what former President Barack Pussy Jerkoff did in 2016 makes Watergate look like a misdemeanor. And I don't understand how we got to this. I want the Board of Education abolished. I was out of school by then when that Department of Education was established. Give it back to the states. Just like with the abortion thing. Oh, he's taken away women's right for an abortion. No, he didn't. He gave it back to the states where it should have been all along. If a state votes that it wants to make abortion illegal, fine. I'm sure there's plenty of rich liberals in sports, music, film, and television that'll pay for buses to take young girls to get abortions in the state that allow it. Give the education back to the states. And when I was growing up, we took our seats, teacher took attendance, then the teacher would say, get up, face the flag, put your right hand over your heart, and we would say the Pledge of Allegiance. You raised a generation to hate their own country. And all these people that are complaining America sucks, leave. But hey, that would take courage. That would take guts. That would take fucking balls. To go to another country where you don't know the language, you got to look for a job. If you don't like something, you get away from it. So in conclusion, because I try to cut these as short as possible, because I know people's attention span is short, I think that the biggest virus in America is ignorance. I can't believe some of the things I see. I like to watch shorts. I don't really spend too much time on the internet. I had cable, I got rid of it. There's a lot of things that just waste a lot of time. And all the censorship on the internet started when President Trump got elected in 2016. Those big tech companies thought they had us. We got that empty suit, half a homie elected twice. Now we'll hit them with the first female president, and it didn't work. And I'm so sick of President Trump is getting his political enemies. Bullshit. Nobody's above the law. And I just want to see indictments. Clinton, Obama, Brennan, Comey, Schiff. There's so many that I want to see indicted. And you know that the media will just say it's misinformation. You see, that's the thing. We have to control internet speech because of misinformation. Misinformation is the same thing as saying it's a lie. And in the end, all lies will be exposed. And now that the Supreme Court has given President Trump the right to remove judges, that fraudulently installed puppet degenerate with dementia president put in over 200 judges with political agendas. They need to be removed. Take their black robes away, they could go back to being lawyers. If you're a judge, I don't care what level, and you don't follow the Constitution, you get the black robe taken away. For 8 years, Barack Pussy Jerkoff weaponized our intelligence agency against the American people. I know that they say Biden is the worst president, but no, Barack was the worst. The only thing he accomplished, in my opinion, is that he did a great job dividing us. Barack Hussein Obama is the most divisive human in the history of humanity. And that's all I got. Thank you for listening.